Am I the only one nowadays that feels like it's becoming harder and harder to find genuinely original content on the internet? Am I the only one that feels like most content is becoming completely bland? There is nothing to it, like it's unoriginal, there is no reason to really watch it. And I'm not talking about the short form content, I'm not talking about entertainment, Those are completely different things. If people can get entertained with the exact same meme for a year or so, they don't really care about that. If it's funny, it's funny. It's just humans' emotions. But if someone is trying to make some kind of, I don't know, podcast or commentary video, and it's completely bland, it's something you've heard like 100 times before, why would you even want to watch it in the first place? Am I the only one to feel this way? I don't think so. It was pretty rhetorical if you ask me, because I know other YouTubers already made videos about this. Dinah and Toe Drags already made one video each about the internet becoming, not brain rot, but the internet becoming less and less original. People just copying videos and trying to make money off that. And I will link their videos in the description because I'm not a hypocrite, I'm not trying to steal their content. I have my own ideas and I will show in this video why I think the internet, especially in the commentary type of videos, are repeating themselves and why it's bad and you should not watch them. Over the past 2 years, the commentary, Call of Duty gameplay type of videos completely, no, I'm not even gonna say exploded because it's not really a niche with millions of people watching it, but there are a few hundred of thousands of people watching videos in that niche. And as any niche, it's becoming oversaturated. And I might be part of the problem myself, I'm making the same type of content, but at least I'm trying to make it my way. If you've seen my 2 previous videos, I'm making things about myself or about my perspective of the world. I'm not trying to copy whatever someone is making. You can copy the subject or the topic, it's alright, but at least make it so it's like your own thing, There is one human thing where it's your own thing. It's not like something that people have heard 1,000 times before. You have to make something that is truly original. And I don't know, I can't even count the amount of times I've seen I'm a 28-year-old loser video on my YouTube page. I don't even want to click on it, It's just people making these videos because they work, They make a lot of views, so everyone is trying to make one video like that. But that's unoriginal, It's the exact same thing for everyone. And at least I guess with these people, they make their own videos, like it's always the same type, with someone in a car or someone on Call of Duty saying, oh yeah, my life is going bad because I lost my job or whatever, It's not very original, but at least people are talking about their own lives. But the true issue that Drags mentioned in his video is people making AI content. And when I'm saying AI content, it's like you can just tell by the way they are talking that they are not even thinking once when they say anything. And it would be great if, if it was like their own script, if they were reading like their own script, but it's not even their own. You can just tell by the way they are talking and the way the sentences are made that it's an AI script. And that's what pisses me off. Because with AI, what is going to happen is like a lot of people are going to repeat the exact same type of videos, the exact same content over and over again with the exact same Modern Warfare 2 gameplay in the background. And I don't know, it's disturbing to see the amount of people trying to make it with these lazy content, Even my content is lazy at some point, but at least I'm trying to make my own ideas, I have my own notes that I can see right now. And it's my own ideas, I've written them myself. Because I guess the commentary type of videos is kind of lazy, You just have to take a mic, talk about whatever you want to talk, and you post it, boom. But at least you're making your own video, If you're not making your own video, if you're just reading an AI script, what effort, what value is there in your video? Like, how how do you even want to blow up? Because you can see these people make like a video every other day because they want to blow up. But how do you even want to blow up if what you are making is the most unoriginal shit ever, you know? No one is gonna want to watch this shit. Everyone wants to watch something where there is some human value and all. But if you're just making an AI script about, oh yeah, I made this amount of money by investing in that, which is, I don't know, like you're talking about the exact same things every time. It's like the S&P 500, you know? I know about the S&P 500, you know? There's like a million videos about the S&P 500, but and there is a million videos of people saying, yeah, but if instead of having dollars on your account, you invest them every year, you make like at 8%. I know that, you know, like everyone knows that. It's obvious, and there are a million videos talking about that. And I guess it was acceptable back in the day, you know, 1 or 2 years ago to make videos like that, like with Wylearn or Bispath, because it was original back at this time, but nowadays they are not even making the same type of video. Like, you can see Wylearn, he's making his own kind of content. You know, the other day I watched one of his videos, which were like my opinion on marriage and whatever, and he was not like trying to, I don't know, say the exact same thing you hear over and over on the internet about, yeah, marriage is bad, you give 50% of your net worth to a woman or whatever. He was like, okay, I hear this argument, here is my opinion. You know, I disagreed with his video, but I still watched it because it was genuine, it was human, you know? There was something about it. And that's the thing there is not with these AI videos. And you can just tell by the way the person talks during the video that it's AI generated. Like, first of all, the sentences and the hook is pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie, the hook is pretty good with AI, and it's a bit too good to be true a lot of times. But that's not an issue. But during the video, you can just see the way they are talking, that they are just reading something. They are not even 1 second just thinking about what they are saying. You know, when you watch my videos, well, some of it is because I'm French and I don't speak very good in English, but you can at least see that there are some pauses when I talk. I'm not like blah 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 blah. You know, there is like I'm saying one thing, then I'm thinking, then I'm saying another thing, and then I'm thinking about, yeah, how can we solve this or that problem? And you know, it's not like a complete flow. I mean, you can have some flow if what you're saying is pretty bland and it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really require any effort. But if you're really thinking by yourself and you're trying to make solutions directly, you're gonna think sometimes, you know? It's not gonna be very smooth. And you can just tell that their content is completely AI generated because they are just reading. And it would be okay if they were reading something they made, but in the way sentences are put together, you can see they are not like, it's not human. You can see it's like, I've used ChatGPT quite a lot during my studies, and I know what type of sentences ChatGPT makes, you know, because I'm like everybody else, you know, I'm making my motivation letters or resume or whatever with ChatGPT, you know. It's the thing we don't really like to assume, but it's true. And if you've, I don't know, if you've used these LLMs a bit in your life, you can just tell by watching these videos they are not original and they are AI generated. At least if AI could make original video, it would be okay. But no, it's not even like, you can see the takes they take are not even like hot takes. It's like common advice, like the most bland thing you've ever heard, you know, the thing you've seen like 1,000 times on YouTube. And it's normal because the AI is not trying to make something original. It's trying to make something based on what they see. So they are going to take all the videos there is on YouTube and they are just gonna, I don't know, analyze them and make some average opinion around what they've seen. So yeah, it's just gonna be bland at the end of the day. And that's my issue with it. No, I'm not saying AI is bad for everything, you know? There are some things AI is good at, and I've seen Toe Drags, for example, in his video, saying that it's bad that they are using AI for everything, you know, for montage, for making a thumbnail, for making the video title, the description, and whatever. But I guess at making a description or a video title, it would be great because if you want to get more subscribers on YouTube, you don't have to be that much original in terms of conversion, you know? Like, if there is one type of thumbnail that works very well, you're just gonna have to copy it because if you don't, chances are that you're not gonna do as well as the others. So at least I can understand if you use AI for that, but if you use AI to make, I don't know, the principle of this content is that it's human made. It's like something that comes from the bottom of your heart. But if you're using AI for that, well, it's just gonna be seen. And yeah, these channels do make more views than me, but on the long run, I do not think they will make a lot of views because it's great to watch them once or twice, but once you just realize it's AI, you don't really want to watch it anymore. You're just like, oh yeah, I was watching it for, I don't know, entertainment purposes, I guess, because I was not really watching it because I liked the advice. I was just watching it because the guy was smooth. And you realize that it's smooth because it's made by AI, then you're like, oh yeah, I don't really have any interest to watch your videos anymore. That's kind of how it works. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want you guys to become disgusted by these people, you know? I don't want you guys to fall for the trap again. I want you guys to think when you're watching one YouTuber about, is this what I want to hear, or is this something that will genuinely give me advice and make me, I don't know, question myself, make me improve in my life, or I don't know. I want you guys to just ask yourselves questions when you're watching content on YouTube. Because if you're watching someone talking about their life or whatever, you're not watching it for entertainment. If you wanted entertainment, you would be watching like gaming or whatever. But if you want like genuine improvement in your life, you have to stay objective and you have to explore all the diverse opinions about this or that subject. So yeah, I think we should stop watching these YouTubers. I'm not even gonna say their names because there are so many of them that I can't even say their names, and most of them are not that much popular. But you have to stop giving them the little attention you give them. That's already too much, you know. They're lazy and they should not get any more attention that they are getting right now. They should not like earn money from YouTube just because they are making like content 1 hour during the week by just asking AI, I don't know, by just sending a basic prompt to an AI, you know? It should not be this way. So yeah, I made this video to get these motherfuckers back to unemployment where they belong, I guess, because I don't know, like, do these people, like, should they become like more free of their time because they are making lazy AI prompts and reading them to a camera? I don't think so. Like, it's not that much effort and it's not even good, you know, it's not even good content. Because I guess I would just be jealous if it was good content. But if it's not even good content, I'm not jealous, you know. I'm just asking you guys to be more intelligent with what you watch on the internet. And yeah, as I said, send these people back to unemployment. I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and yeah, comment the video if you've made it so far. Bye.